Hi, I'm Matt Carafano. I'm the lead artist on Skyrim and Dawnguard. You know, Skyrim was a huge surprise for all of us on the team. I mean, it's done incredibly well. We have amazing fans, and they've just really gotten behind this game with the modding community and everything. It's been unbelievable. So, you know, we're really excited to bring Dawnguard, our first expansion to Skyrim, to our fans, and you know, give everybody a new thing to play. So we have this whole vampire storyline. You can play as a vampire lord or as a vampire hunter, and you can block the sun out and help the vampires or try to stop them. Early on in the story of Dawnguard, you're presented with the choice. Do you want to become a hunter and help the hunters kill the vampires and stop this evil plan? Or do you want to become a vampire lord and go down maybe a little bit more of an evil path? So you as the player can make your decision and play the game how you want to play it. So the Vampire Lord is all new to Dawnguard. It's a whole new, like, monstrous form of the vampire. You hover and you cast new spells. You have a whole new perk tree, so it's very, very different. You can kill enemies while you're a Vampire Lord, and it'll progress the perks and become even more powerful. We also decided to add a new perk tree to werewolves as well, so they can level up and become more powerful for higher endgame content. You can play Dawnguard with your old character or create a new character. And the Vampire Lord is a new form you play as, and it doesn't level the same way. It has its own perk system that you raise by killing enemies in this form. The werewolf perk system works similar to the vampire perk system. When you're in either form, if you kill enemies, you'll level up your perks and become more powerful. So with Dawnguard, we wanted to tell a whole new story. We hadn't had a chance to really develop the vampires, so we wanted to bring them out in a really big and unique way. So with Dawnguard, you can play as this vampire lord and try the game as something else. You can also play with crossbows and become the ultimate hunter of vampires, so there's a lot of new content. We also added new high-level content, high-level dragons, some new high-level weapons, so there's a lot of content for every player. So there are no new races in Dawnguard, but we did add a feature where you can go into the Thieves Guild and you can actually change your appearance. So if you've gotten tired with your character after playing for so long, you can change all your facial features and your hair and keep playing your character. There are a lot of new weapons in Dawnguard. If you play as the hunter side, you'll get crossbows, which is a whole new weapon type. It works with the same perks that the bows use, but they shoot faster, they're more accurate, they have a chance to knock back their opponents, so they work a little differently, but they reload a lot slower than the arrows do. And you can actually craft higher level crossbows and get a dwarven crossbow later on. They're really, really powerful. We also added dragon bone weapons, which is something we didn't have before. So if you're into smithing, you can collect all the dragon bones and make a whole new high level weapon set as well. For right now, we're focusing on Dawnguard and finishing it up. It looks like it's going to be out the end of the month on the 26th. And then we're excited to do more DLC, so we'll see where that takes us. With Skyrim, we created a whole new engine, and we were able to rewrite everything, so it's very different from our previous game, Fallout 3, and we've had just an amazing time with the current generation of consoles. We've really gotten a lot out of them, and we're really, really happy with how Skyrim turned out. And with games like Skyrim, we try to make them as huge as possible. We add every feature we can think of and put it in the game, so next generation consoles, that's just going to let us do all the more stuff. I can see a lot of games are using, tablets and smartphones to add to the content of the game, and maybe that is something we look into in the future.